All right, here we go. So I've been cleaning up the Onan generator control panel. As you can see here, every wire is white because that's the way it should be, right? In order to sort things out. But in any case, I've got these relays. They look pretty toasty to me. They're old Bosch 12-volt relays. We've got carb cleaner on them to try to, in an effort to get them in good shape, but I think they're going to need to be replaced, and I've already made an effort to order new ones that are compatible because you can't get these anymore, and Onan does not cover them. So I'm going through all of this and looking through and finding all this corrosion here. So I'm going to literally take all this apart, grind it down, repaint it, and get it in good shape before it goes back up onto the control panel. And you can see here we've got all this rocker switches, everything else. I got all the nuts and the bolts and everything else that's been on here. We got the carb cleaner and the starting fluid, which is a really good way to clean up stuff. And I'm going to continue here. You can see here the solenoid is cracked. It's a 4-post, which I'm being told is not the right solenoid. So I'm going to sort that out, and we've got a 6-pin or 5-pin connector that has been jimmy rigged, which is so wonderful. I'm sure it's been jimmy rigged, so it's very high quality as well, as you can see here from all this. And yippee. So I'm going to redo all of this as well to try to make sure that it is not shorting out. In the meantime, I had these 2 fuses kind of put in lieu of the inline fuses, so I'm going to take those out. Those will be gone, and we'll put in the original fuses that were intended for the Onan. So as you see here, this wonderful video of the all the white cable, all the white wire that is everywhere, which you can never tell what is what, but we're going to sort it out, and we're going to get everything reset. You can see these, again, the starter switch. The this is supposed to, believe this is the ignition solenoid. It has, I'll show you this real quick if I can. It has all of the pin connectors connected. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a center one right in there. See, the center one right in there that is connected. That one right there, right inside there. Then you go to this one, which is the ignition relay. Sorry for my hand being in the way, so I'm going to move over. And the ignition relay apparently does not have the center pin connector. See that right in there, right in the center? See right there with no wire on it. That's the ignition relay, which is supposed to go into. Apparently, this is that's the start, and that's the ignition. So as you can see here, oh, look at that! Look at that whole thing just pulled right off. Isn't that wonderful? That's just great. No wonder why things weren't working so well. Isn't it wonderful? Look at that. Yay! So there's a wonderful working piece of stuff going forward. And that's why we're trying to fix all this. And the rest of it seems to be working okay when it works. And generates electricity and does all sorts of wonderful things like run the air conditioning and the refrigerator and also the microwave and all the other original equipment inside here. So gonna keep working on it. And again, we've got this pulled off. The one thing really holding it up, believe it or not, is the fuel line. There's the fuel line there, which I have a feeling I'm going to have to replace or clean off or whatever, cutting off the fuel pump, which is not original, by the way. It's a perlator fuel pump. This is not original to the Onan. So I think I might be sourcing out a new fuel pump to make sure that what I'm doing here is working the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to give you an update here in a little bit. We just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, nice to have this come off. Wonderful. It's great to know how it works inside with a big magnet, what have you. And we're going to get this all fixed up. Looks like a mess now. It won't be a mess shortly. It may be a mess, but at least it'll be a mess that makes sense. All right. See you all soon. Take care.